Yo. Come on, Franklin. Let's be having you. I need to sort my fucking sleeping pattern out, for real. Really, really do. I need to be sorting my sleeping pattern out. Because it is fucked. Do. So I just had to do a video when I woke up about how these people here think that everyone's got the same life as them. It's strange, man. So I was expecting some thumbs up, to be fair, but I didn't get any. Why not? They generally do, though, think everyone lives the same life as them. They think their life goes for everyone else's. Timmy, because he's a virgin, everyone else is a virgin, apparently, even though I proved I've had sex. Fucking other people being skin, trying to say that I'm skin. They think everyone's got the same life as them. It's insane. Oh, Franklin, you're going to die in a minute if you crash a car. I was on Reddit yesterday reading this thing, and it's like, these people, they seriously don't have no life experience, do they? Proper fantasists. It's a hookup culture, they say. A hookup fucking culture. Jesus Christ. That's interesting. Can't even fucking get laid. Can't even get a fucking kiss, let alone a fucking relationship. Jesus Christ. These people are liars on Reddit. They are fucking liars. They're definitely taking the piss. Definitely taking the piss. Bullshit. Do. Do. So we need to change the name of this community anyways, man. Not a gambling community, it's a self-projecting community. That's what it is. It's a self-projecting community. It's not a gambling community. No one even puts up gambling videos up. No one even puts up videos up anymore. So yeah, it's not a gambling community. It's a talk about yourself community. That's what it is. Where people talk about themselves. Yeah, literally. Because they come out with the most specific, random things. Which how would they possibly know this? Again, like I'm saying on the video, it's because they're talking about their own lives, their own existence, their own reality. Skin, ugly, no friends. I mean, they are, to be fair, they are sat on YouTube from the time they wake up to the time they go to bed. Now, I'm not sure millionaires would be doing this, you know? I'm not sure millionaires. I never said I'm leaving. And I can leave whenever I want to leave. I've already took weeks off of YouTube. So it's like I don't need to prove anything to you people anymore. So that's the thing. It's just a community. Joe, we're gonna change the name of this community, yeah? It's a self-projecting community. It's not a gambling community. It's just a bunch of losers that talk about themselves. Don't know if you watched my video. Oh yeah, Joe, I won £500 on roulette, by the way. I finally got the money. Yeah. Yeah, I put 100 on roulette. I got to like over £500. But to be fair, I didn't think they were going to give the money, to be honest. I didn't think they were going to give the money. Because I went on the reviews, yeah, listen to this. I went on the reviews and people were saying how they weren't getting paid, how they've been scammed, how like the site owes them money and shit. When it's not UK regulated, I'm not going to lie, I was a bit anxious. I was like, oh no, I really kind of need that £500, you know what I'm saying? Like, obviously it's my money, isn't it? So, um, I hit 8, 11, 2. And yeah, just took the fucking money, but I didn't think I was going to get it, to be honest, because of the reviews. This is why you should never read reviews. I know that now. I learnt my lesson. And the reviews were bad, bro. Saying how they didn't get paid, and yeah, it was quite worrying, to be honest. That's why you can never read reviews, whether it's restaurants, whether it's nightclubs, whether it's casinos, because but I got the money in the end. I've never not been paid. Like then I was telling my mom about this as well, but then you need to think you've never not been paid. So what's the chances now you're just not going to get paid? Why don't you bother online? For what reason? I mean, I tell you what annoyed me, yeah, about this. So I gambled, I won, I withdrew. Then a day later, 24 hours later, they reversed the withdrawal. I said, "What the fuck are you doing?" And then I had to send them a bank statement, and then after the bank statement, then they just like processed it. But it's still bad because the way I see it is, yeah, if they let you gamble, they should give you your money. It doesn't matter. Like they let you on the site. What they should do is they should, if they let you gamble, any money you win, you don't need to verify your details. And then if they really want you to verify that, then they can fucking, you know, they can stop you depositing until you verify yourself. I think that's fair, to be honest. I don't think they should let you deposit and then as soon as you win, want to know this, want to know that. You know, it's fucking bullshit, bro. You let the person deposit, they've won money, give them the money. Simple. So I had to show them a fucking bank statement as well on my online banking. It's fucking madness, bro. But if you was to lose fucking £5,000, it'd be a-okay. So, but online's not the only thing. Casinos are dodgy as well. They'll do anything to get out of paying someone. So it's not just online. It's land-based casinos too. They'll do anything and everything to try to get out of paying people. And they can void tickets as well. To be honest with you, bro, I don't think I'd ever go to a real life casino, even if I could, because they can actually void your tickets, which I didn't even know that until they voided my fucking money I was trying to win back. So I don't think I would ever go to a casino again. They're dodgy. I'd say they're more dodgy than online, to be honest, in terms of paying people. So yeah, they'll just use any excuse not to. It's the same with land-based casinos. The only places you get paid out fairly is bookies and fucking arcades. They're the only place that will pay you out fairly as quick as you put in. So, but they do it in real life casinos as well. I'll never forget that time in Nottingham when I was with Ant-Man for £350 fucking pound. What the fuck, bro? They was like, "Oh, have you got anything with your name on it?" No, no, no. I was like, "What the fuck?" So it's not just online, bro. It's also land-based casinos. And that excuse, like, oh yeah, you said something about the manager's kids. That's just an excuse. It's an excuse. It's an excuse. It's an excuse. You know. So, so yeah, it's not just online. It is not just online, matey. Going outside, eh? Don't ask me why, but I am. What's they say? Wednesday, innit? Yeah. They were the same bullshit on Saturday, weren't we, Joe? You're dealing with the same bollocks. I mean, I really don't want to go out drinking, but I kind of have to. So it'd be rude not to with this haircut, wouldn't it? It'd be rude not to, matey. Da 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 da. Cup of cunt I'm drinking. Do, do. Yeah, man. So I was just on Reddit. These people make me laugh. All women want is sex. That's funny, bro. If only that was true, eh? If only that was true. Yeah. Jesus Christ. All women want is sex. Wow. I was speaking to this guy yesterday. He's 24. He's never held anyone's hand. He's never kissed anyone. He's never had sex. And I said, our situation is basically just, it's almost as bad as each other, really, because although I might have had stuff, it's the effort that I put in to get this shit. You know, like I said, I got 10 numbers on Friday. Only one replied and then they stopped replying. So, I mean, it's demotivating, isn't it? It really, really is like demotivating. And he was saying about how like he's had chances to be in relationships, but you know, he was too pussy. And I was like, oh yeah, I've had the same. But you know, this was years ago. Now the game is actually dead. Like you will never ever meet anyone now. Like this is why it doesn't even really bother me anymore. I don't really care because I know what it is. I know what I've tried, and yeah, and it literally will never change. So I mean, fucking hell. He's as bad because he's almost 24 and he's never had anything with a woman. Mine's bad is because the amount of effort that I put in to get what I got. So yeah. So they're both really bad, really, if you think about it. I should have a date this week. Yeah, I should have a fucking date this week with all the approaches I fucking done. All the numbers that I got. I should have a fucking date. Where's it is a madness, isn't it? We got some money as well. We could easily go on a nice, lovely date. But nope. I mean, like I said, that is just demotivating. The fact that you could potentially get fucking 10 numbers and not one of them replies back. Well, one of them replies back and then stops replying. It's like that. What motivation would that possibly give someone to go out and do it again? Do you know what I'm saying? What motivation would that give someone? You know. But like I said, I'll be out on Saturday so I'll be out on Saturday. Now, I said I was gonna go out the next week on a Wednesday, like drinking on a Wednesday, but I am just gonna wait until my birthday. I think after Saturday, because yeah, I think I've been out on a Wednesday. I have been out on a Wednesday twice actually. When that whole USA Izzy thing happened, when I won money at the casino, yeah, I think I have actually Wednesday. Yeah, but yeah, man. But then people on Reddit don't know what they're talking about. How women only want sex, bro. You can't even get a kiss out of someone nowadays, let alone fucking sex, let alone a fucking relationship. But I think I've accepted it now, anyways. To be honest, 10 numbers, only one reply. Jesus fucking Christ! Should have a fucking date this fucking. Should have a date this week. I need to follow up with some of them numbers. To be honest, it's so bad. It really, really is bad. But yeah, this is fucking disgusting. Yeah, so that's where we're at, basically. I won't even get an escort on Saturday, to be honest. Nah, that experience has put me off. You know, that experience honestly just put me off, bro. So it would just be going for the drink. To be fair, unless Thingy comes back to London or something, I won't bother. It's just put me off. But yeah, it would just be the drink on Saturday and the approaching, and that's it. Yep. I don't want to be spending more than £80. I do not want to be spending more than £80. And yeah, obviously I won't get sex because I won't use the escort, but that's fine by me. I just won't have sex. I think I'm used to it now, so it is what it is. It's like what fucking when Mongo tries to tell people that they can't get laid when he's the one with somebody with fucking a black fucking pussy. He sounds like a sexually frustrated 10-year-old, doesn't he? You know? He really does, yeah. Bro, I hope he keeps me blocked forever. Forever and always, I hope he keeps me blocked, bro. I really do. Because I'll never, ever be his friend again. Little fucking snake. You know what I'm saying? Hate that cunt, bro. I really do. I hate that bastard. My fucking back is hurting, man. Ow. Oh, my back. Oh. Screw. So yeah, like I said, I'll be out Saturday and yeah. Yeah, that's what happens when you sleep in too long, man. Your fucking back starts hurting. Fuck. Oh, sit up straight. Don't know why Joe come on if he was just gonna leave. That fucking Money Mike needs a slap, doesn't he? Little white, neaky, geeky little nerd. He never say anything to anyone's face. Never. It's the same with that fucking Ricky Millington. These little white, weak fucking beta males, yeah, would never say anything to anyone's face. But the keyboard gives them power. Madness. Fucking madness. Really is. I'd love to go and fuck him up, bro. I swear to God I would. I'm not even joking. I hate these people on here, bro. I fucking hate these sick, twisted people. You really don't understand. Well, a lot of them, anyways. But we all know how the cookie crumbles, bro. You go to Birmingham, they don't show up. You come back, they start their shit again. Same thing as when you show them money. We know this now. We know what these people do on here. You know, been fucking doing it for fucking years. You know, it's the same with the money game. You show them money, they all run away. Wait for you to put the money back in the bank and then go, you're skin again. Same old shit with these people. He's a freaky guy, bro. I told him, come to London. I'm out on Saturday anyway, so I'll be in access to anywhere in London, to be honest. Same with that Ricky Millington, same with that nonce legs. Have you noticed that they're all the same? All white, all weak, all beta males. Give us fucking white people a bad name, bro. They actually do. They give us white people a bad name. Like, you should see this guy in real life, this Money Mike guy. He's about 5 foot tall, too, bro. He's about 5 foot tall. He's nothing to look at, bro. He's some fucking midget with gorilla tits. I'm not even joking. No, you know what I'm saying, bro? Fuck, these people in here are fucked, lad. They ain't got no life. Seriously, bro. Serious. I got £50 to last me until I get my pip. Is this guy alright, bro? Thinks he knows people's lives just because that's his own life. It's just self-projecting, bro. Same thing as Lord J. It's just self-projection. New Balance trainers, jeans, hoodie, which cost no more than about £250. Bro, it's just self-projection. That's all these people do on here. They think their life goes for everyone else's. And let's be fair, they call people skint, but they're sat on YouTube from the time they wake up to the time they go to bed, obsessing over content. You know, they ain't got no life, partly because they're skint. That's why they go on about skint, because they are skint. No, I'm not joining that fucking Mongos panel. I'm done with these Mongos. Because I said what I said the other day. I said, if I don't retaliate to these people and they keep going on about me, obsessing me, stalking me, it shows them to be the jealous ones. And everything I'm saying about them is right and everything they're saying about me is wrong because they keep doing it. Now, the reason I saw that Money Mike's comment is because the short popped up. So I just clicked on the short and read the comment. But yeah, I am done with these Mongos. These little self-projecting Mongos. I am fucking dumb. Yeah, he's different. Yeah, he's different. You know? I only just started talking about that. So, and ask yourself the question, why are they on YouTube from the time they wake up to the time they go to bed? It's because they're skint. It's obvious. Put two and two together. Why do you think they call people skint every day, bro? Because they are themselves. I had fucking Timmy calling me a virgin fucking early hours in the morning. Self-projection. Fucking hell, son. When are these people going to stop talking about themselves? You know, it's mad. These people literally live for YouTube. Like, I go live and talk a bit of shit, yeah, because it's funny. But these people literally live for YouTube. from the time they wake up to the time they go to bed. How mad is that? Like I said, I'm out Saturday. Do 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 do. Yeah, man. It's all projection on here. You know, fuck the £6 bro. I showed Timmy money like back in, I think it was it February or March? I can't remember the exact month, but anyways, I showed him money, and when I showed him money, he ran away. They want you to show them money so they run away again. It's fucking stupid. They just want you to show them money just so they can run away, like they always do. What's the fucking point? What's the fucking point? Yeah, tell him to come on my live. Tell him to come on my live, bro. He's not blocked. Tell him to come on my live. And I'll tell him about himself on here. Fucking gorilla tits. Yeah, man. Just a burger season. Nah, man, my sleeping pattern's fucked up. Nah, bro, my sleeping pattern's just fucked, to be fair. I ordered a bagel the other morning at 4 o'clock. It cost me £17. I know, I was so hungry, but you know, I'm out on Saturday though, and then that's it till my birthday, I think. Because I mean, it's demotivating, isn't it, Joe? You know, getting 10 numbers and only one replying, and then you suggesting to me up, and then they don't. I mean, people said, "Oh, I should have been annoyed." I mean, yeah, but I mean, I'm used to it now. Of all people, I'm used to this bullshit. So what's there to get annoyed about? It would always be the same in this country. So I mean, that's it. It would always be the same in this country, even though it's like demotivating and shit. I mean, like I said, I'm only going out on Saturday because I've already had my hair done, so I lose nothing by going out and spending 80, £120. What do I lose? Nothing really. So, but if I hadn't had my haircut and that, I'd be done for another like 6 weeks. Well, I'd be out on my birthday, but apart from that, it'd be 6 weeks. About 6 weeks for me, yeah. You know, it is fucked up. It is fucked up. But like I said, I'm used to it, so like I said, it will never change in this country. But you get these people on Reddit that say women only want sex, Joe. They're fantasists. They go on like getting laid is easy, but getting a relationship isn't. I mean, everything is hard. Relationship, a friendship, you're not gonna get anything no matter what you want. And they're still suggesting dating apps when them dating apps have been dead fucking for years. Them dating apps have been dead for fucking years. And I can safely say that because I've actually met people on dating apps. So I can actually say that. Because the dating apps are dead. Because if it was me, that's the problem. I've met people on dating apps before, so at least I was able to meet them. Now I can't meet them, so obviously it's fucking. I don't care anyways about this, bro. I'm going out on Saturday. I would have done what I'm about to do for a month, and that's it. Simple. That roulette win was nice. Oh my god, I wasn't expecting to win £500. I was expecting to just lose the 100. So, anyways, back to the topic. Why don't you bother with online when the casinos are just as dodgy? Them motherfuckers do anything to try to not pay you out. They do anything and everything. And don't forget they can void the ticket. That just put me off, bro. That just put me right off. And the Nottingham one as well, before I'd even said that stuff about the fucking manager's kids, it's dodgy. All of it's dodgy. Bookies and arcades and maybe like the pub machines are the only one you're going to get paid out fairly. It is all dodgy, all of it. It's not just online. And the thing is, with online, they actually paid me like 20 times before asking me to verify on Golden Bet. So trust me, casinos are just as dodgy as online. Just as dodgy, mate. I don't know why I gamble, to be honest. I don't even like gambling anymore. I just thought, fuck it. Fucking going out is so expensive now as well. Jesus Christ. If I spend 120 to 150 Saturday, I'll be happy. But it can't be another £500 weekend because then I'm not going to be able to save. It can't be another fucking 400 or 500 because that's what it seems to be. But I doubt it though. Fucking, it is expensive. It is expensive. Going out nowadays. Shit, man. Fucking £400 on fucking what? To get 10 numbers and not one single date. Fuck me. Oh man. Just getting in a little bed shit with no bench, no money in. Do 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 do. I got banned on Reddit, Joe. They need the power. Without the power, these mods are nothing. They're fucking nothing without the power. Oh, Franklin. What happened to ya? You been good? Da na 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 na. I'm gonna have another burger later. Not wasting them yummy burgers. D D D D D. I had to get from the halal butchers because the mince from the normal butchers breaks. So, oh, funny enough, one of the tenants could have it then, couldn't they? Because it's halal, isn't it? Oh, yeah. So, like I said, I would just meet them this week. If it wasn't for me having my haircut, I would have just met them and just got some food with them or something. But yeah, I'm not wasting this haircut, mate. It cost me a lot of money. So, oh, dearie me. Oh, goodbye, Mongo. Da na 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 na. Franklin. Franklin. Did you listen to Virgin Boy's thing? I watched it the other day. I hate to agree with him, but he is right about the Netherlands. Of course, I know I'm right, mate, because I've been to the Netherlands before you. So I know there's nicer places than Amsterdam. You know, obviously I'm fucking right. Amsterdam's nowhere near one of the nicest places in the Netherlands. Fuck me. Nice country, nice people. It's just Amsterdam I didn't like. So don't think I have ever met a rude Dutch person. No, don't think so. So we'll see what this Saturday has in store for us, eh? See if we can recover nicely. Last week was Friday. This week's going to be Saturday. I would do next week, but again, I need to say, buddy. So I can't afford to be wasting it. Which I could do it. If I weren't leaving the country, I could do it. You know, go out every week, no problem. But I need to put money by for, like, you know what I mean? So, yeah, basically. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. These motorways, man. Them Reddit mods need the power. I'm going fucking insane, lad. I'm not going out Friday. I'm going out Saturday. I went out Friday last week, so this week's going to be Saturday. And I was going to do Wednesday the week after that, just change the days. But I need to be saving money. I can't afford to be wasting money fucking drinking in this fucking country because I'm leaving, so I can't be doing that. But yeah, I think I'm just doing it for the sake of doing it. I have no hope. There is no hope. I'm doing it just for the sake of doing it. If you got 10 numbers and only one reply, then you haven't got a single date this week. It tells you everything you need to know in this country. So, I mean, I've got no hope that this week is going to be any different because it's always the same. So, and it will always be the same. Bad, isn't it? It is bad. It's fucking depressing, bro. Oh. Yeah. Do a football bet Saturday as well. What do you think's going to happen? What do you think will happen if I went to Waxy's on Friday? I went to Waxy's last Friday. There was hardly anyone in there. Just a fucking cockfest, basically. And then if I stay in that pub, then I can't go anywhere else. But I could try there. I could stay there. But I'd want to try the other place that I got. I mean, I could. I don't know. Fuck knows, man. Fuck knows. Don't think I've ever stayed there. It's not very. I don't know. I'd love to go out in just tracksuit bottoms, but they don't let you in tracksuit bottoms. To be honest. I don't know. I'm going to be wearing trainers this time in case I have to walk back. You know, I had to walk back in shoes. Oh, fuck my feet up. Um, or maybe I could try there. I don't know. I might go that area for my birthday, actually. I might go thingy for my birthday, that area, actually, to be fair. That's where they do the bagels, isn't it? So go to Waxy's. Hmm. None of them because it's never happening. Yeah, Waxy's is expensive. Waxy's £7.80 a pint. But to be honest with you, you're only going to be spending like what, £50 in there. If you think about it, £50, okay, £7.80, yeah. And we'll go to the pub as well. What you're wanting to do is, I don't know. I have wanted to stay in Waxy's before, but I always just fucking end up going somewhere else. Then it's trying to get into the other places later. It's hard, so I don't know. Oh, he went to my door. He's not about anything. He came on my door. He came on my door, stood behind the gate, and done nothing. He's not about anything. And why are you talking about that? I thought we don't talk about the past. Isn't that funny? You people always say that you don't talk about the past, but all you talk about is the past. We're talking about what I'm doing on Saturday. We're not talking about someone that come to London and done absolutely nothing. See, it's funny how you bring up the past when it suits yourself, but then when I tell you about me showing you people money and you running away, it doesn't count because it's the past. That's how you know you're kind of wasting your time in this biased community. This is what makes me think like I can back up what I say. This is why I think that people are jealous of me. You know, when I say these things, yeah, I can back up what I'm saying. Like I really, really can. Like I don't say what I say and then block people. I back up everything that I say. You know, that's what makes me think like you part of this is jealousy as well. Do you know what I mean? Generally do think that. Generally do think that. Because do you not think it's a bit odd how I've got so many middle-aged people obsessed with me? You don't think that's a bit strange? And the biasness as well. Like, I was saying that Virgin Boy skint in the bedsit with absolutely no bed and no money in it. And he says, oh, well, he's shown money. And I was like, hold on. When this cunt sat there calling me a virgin, even though I've proved I've had sex, why haven't you backed me up? And I've actually proved I've had sex. So this is what I mean by it's like that's what makes me think it's jealousy. So yeah, that Law J is not about nothing. Not about anything in the slightest. So Saturday, yeah. I don't know what I'm doing, bro. I don't know what I'm doing. Well, I think I'm going to be out all day Saturday, to be fair. I'm just going to be out all fucking day. Like, I'm going to be out all day, bro. because that will be it until my birthday, I said, so. So it's alright once you've already had your hair done and stuff. But if you haven't had your hair done and have to go barbers and wait around and sit in the fucking chair for fucking over an hour, boring as fuck, you know? So we'll start. Yeah. But to be fair, I could kind of go to Waxies and get in at a late time, to be honest. So we could sort of try that. We could try and do a little bit of both, but it's the cunty bouncers that we've got a problem with. That's the thing. So but we'll try our best to do both. Because we can go there and then go to Waxies, but we can't. But we can't. We can go there and then go to Waxies, but we can't go Waxies and go there. That's going to be the problem. So we'll try and do a little bit of both. I'll try and do the best I can. But the thing is, I don't want to like start going to nightclubs and spending £200 and shit. I can't justify it anymore. That's what I used to do when I used to go traveling. I used to do that. I used to do that when I went traveling. When I used to go traveling, I used to get the haircut the day before because when I'd go to different cities and I'd get my haircut, it would take up like a lot of the day because I'd have to go to the barber's wait, and then it would just be like it would take a lot of the day, time of the day. So I used to get my haircut the day before. So no, I don't. Yeah, in the future I'll do that, but my hair's good now. It was only done last week. I could still smell the nice barbery smell of me for like 4 days. You know, it was worth the £50 to be fair. I look smacks on fucking Friday, and I don't even have a date this week, Joe. It's disgusting, isn't it? It honestly is disgusting, isn't it? The more you try, the more you lose hope. Simple, isn't it? Yeah. Just like this Saturday is not going to be no different. But I'll probably get replies this time. That was just, to be honest with you, it doesn't really matter whether they reply or they don't reply. They're not meeting you. So, I mean, I had one that replied, but yeah, it's always going to be the same old here. So, what's there to do, eh? There'll be no escorts on Saturday either because, yeah, I don't want to, I just don't want to do that for a very long time. No thanks. Not after that. Ugh, fuck that, bro. So, yeah. What makes me laugh, Joe, is how people think it's going to change. How they think that, like, one day you're going to go out and it's all going to be different. It's mad, isn't it? They actually think that one day you're going to go out and it's not going to happen anymore. It's funny, bro. It is funny. Yeah, man. It will never change. Hey, Joe. They're just not interested in this country. Have you seen how stuck up people look as well, Joe? Like when you go out, everyone looks up their own arse. I've noticed it. Like when I've been on trains and stuff, they all look like NPCs. How do I know it won't be different? Um, how do I know it won't be different? Hmm. Um, I don't know. How do I know it won't be different? Hmm. Maybe the fact that I don't know, maybe last week wasn't any different. Maybe the past 4 or 5 years, it's not been any different. It's always been the same thing every single time you've gone out. Maybe that's why. Same as if West Ham was to lose a game 5 years in a row, they're kind of going to lose the next time they go out, the next time they play, not go out, play. I mean, the fact that it's been the same for 5 years. So I don't think it's all of a sudden going to change now. It's literally always going to be the same thing here. But because I want to go out and drink anyways, I mean, people probably told me 5 years ago how I couldn't see the future, and here we are 5 years later, and it's still the same. It's still the same old shit. People saying they have boyfriends when they don't, people giving you their numbers, leading you on, taking the piss out of you. None of these things are never not going to happen. So, I mean, if nothing's changed in 5 years, I think that pretty much dictates your future. And it's not about just a boyfriend thing. It's not even just about that. It's about the whole, even when they do reply, it's not just about that. It's them leading you on, taking the piss. It's never going to change, because my question to you is, why hasn't it already? And I don't think that can be answered, because I'm right in what I'm saying. If it was going to change, why hasn't it already changed? Bear in mind, I've tried more than 99% of people in the world. So I think if there was a change that was going to happen, it would have already changed by now, but it hasn't. So whilst I'm out, I will try, because I'm out and I'm drinking. But like I said, other than that, I won't be out until my birthday, when I'm going to go out with my sister on my birthday. And that's it. I mean, you kind of have to try. You're out drinking. It's like there's nothing else to do. Even though there is no hope, there's nothing else to do. I mean, there is no fucking hope, because you would have found someone by now. There's not one single football team in the world that's got their ass whooped for 5 years. You know, so that's the way you got to look at it. If there was going to be a change, why hasn't it already changed? And it's not even just about that. I mean, I put up with enough shit with them. You know, them saying they're going to meet, they don't meet. Just the shit that they've been doing for fucking years. I've already put up with enough shit. You know, so and another way to answer your question as well is that I should be on a date this week. There's no reason why I'm not on a date this week. I got 10 numbers and on about 50 approaches. One replied. So, I mean, that in itself just tells you how it's not going to change. Because, I mean, you haven't even got a date this week. Not even one date out of fucking 10 numbers and all of them approaches. I mean, why would you then think the next time you go out is going to be any different? It's never going to change. It's never going to change. Things don't just change like that, you know? I mean, the thing is, well, I mean, I looked my best. I looks maxed. I had a woman on the train say to me, she was not old, but she was maybe like in her 40s. She said, "Oh, you look nice." And do you know how rare that is in London? And I went out, looks maxing, smell maxing, couldn't even get a date for this week. I mean, it doesn't give you much hope, does it, really? Come on. I mean, here's the thing, Joe. If you didn't look your best, and then you got maybe, you know, I don't know, five numbers, then maybe. Or, if you looked your best and you got three numbers, then, well, it's only three people. I mean, who knows the next time you're going to go out? But it's the fact that you looked your best, you done your best, and you got 10 numbers. That tells me everything I need to know. Like it's not one or the other, it's both. That's the concerning thing. If you can't even look your best, if you can look your best and get 10 numbers and not even get a date, then yeah, I don't think there's much hope in this country. And that was a one-off, by the way. I've probably not done something like that in about 8 months. So it wasn't a normal Friday. No, I didn't like her, but you get the point. I looked more than okay. I smelt more than okay. I got enough numbers. I don't even have a date. So what more am I supposed to do? It's expensive. I spent, I paid the barber a lot of money. Expensive aftershave, all that trying, and nothing to show for it. I don't think Saturday is going to be any different. I really, really don't. You know, I mean, I'm not being picky. All of these women looked completely different. Some of them were fours, some of them were sixes, some of them were sevens, and they're just not interested in this. It's like what Ant-Man says. I think he's got it bang on the money that they're not interested in this country. Because if you think about it, right, 2 or 3 different people's experiences in this country, and you can't even get anyone. So I think he's bang on the money. As ridiculous as it sounds, it does sound hilarious. But every woman in the country is the same. They're all on TikTok. They're all on Instagram. It is true. It definitely is true that they aren't interested in this country. He's right. He's so right. Because I'm talking from my experiences as well. They seem very dismissive before you even finish what you even say. So yeah, it's mad, isn't it? Even if I got a date, this week and it never went anywhere, I'd be happy with that. I would have been okay. Well, I kind of got something back, but I got literally fuck all out of them 10 numbers. It's mad. And then women will be going on multiple dates a month, but none of these guys are good enough for them. It's mad, isn't it? It really, really is mad. I could throttle Lainey sometimes, I could actually strangle her for having me in this generation. I could sometimes just strangle her, like, how Homer strangles Bart. Should have had me in the 70s, man. Why the fuck did you have me in this fucking fucked up? Yeah, I feel sorry for my you know, nieces and nephew. To be fair, they're gonna be fucked when they're my age. They're gonna be really fucked. Dating, cost of living. Oh, good luck to them. Hopefully, I won't be around to see it. To be honest, just like when I saw this little baby on the bus the other day when I was coming back from the cinema, I was just like, oh, poor little baby, so innocent, so cute. Bless him. He doesn't know what's in store for him in 20 years. Bless him. Because they don't. It's this generation is fucked. Dating, fucking cost of fucking living, fucking. It's just fucking horrendous. You know. That's why people leave England for a better life. Depressing here, man. People work. They have no money you know, by the end of the month when they get paid. You can't get laid. You can't get into a relationship. What's keeping someone in this country, really? You know, it's fucked up. And that's why I think I won the £500. I think God felt sorry for me. But I don't know how many times God is gonna do this until you fucking get the hint. That's what I tell myself, how many times is God gonna do this until you get the hint? He's even done this with the football as well. Because that Sunday I went out and met that fucking Finnish cunt. Fucking cost me a load of money as well. So it's like God is like literally still giving you chances to leave quicker than you need to. I generally feel like it is God doing it. I'm not religious, but it is telling you something. Because to put because I spent about £400 or £500, Friday to Sunday, and I'm thinking like he even used to do it with the fucking casinos as well. It's God telling you to fucking leave. That's literally what it's telling you. Okay, you spent money, but we're going to give you your money back and some more money on top of it. Now leave. That's what it's literally telling you. That's a lot of money to spend over a fucking weekend, £400, considering I wasn't gambling either. Don't know where it went, to be honest, but it won't be different this Saturday. How much was the pints in Leeds, by the way? I bet they weren't £7 fucking 80, were they? To be fair, if you go to this nightclub from Sunday to Friday, you can get like bottles, and they're like £3 each, which is dirt cheap in London. £3 for a fucking bottle of beer in a nightclub in London. That's cheap. That is fucking cheap. £3 in like that is cheap. Trust me. But in this Waxy's place, it's £7.80. So, well, just generally. So what's the most you want to spend on a night out just drinking them? I would say if I spend £80, no more, that's a good night. I mean, I'm talking about just drinking. If I spend £80, I feel like I could justify it. Yeah, £80, okay, yeah. But I feel like any more than that becomes a bit dodge. And I'm talking just drinking. I'm not talking gambling, because that's different. But I've spent some serious money before just drinking. Yeah. I remember when I went out with the army lads, I spent £250. £250. I spent 250 quid, bro. I'm not even joking. We just went clubs and shit. Just drinking. I was just drinking as well. So that's another thing that comes with the dating, is the expense of it. How I've not gone broke, I shall never know. How I've not gone broke, honestly. How I have not gone broke, God only knows, to be honest with you. I think every single time I've gone out, I've gambled. I've gambled and fucking I've just won. So I've won money back that I've spent. Like when I put that 120 on the two teams, I won 380 and £100 to the 500. And to be honest, with this casino, there was no fees when they charged me to deposit, but then when I withdrew, there was no fees. So, but honestly, yeah, land-based casinos are exactly the same. The only place you get paid out fairly is bookies and arcades. They're the only place you get paid out fairly. Honestly. I told you about that time in Nottingham. Do you remember when I went to Nottingham with Ant-Man? When I stayed for 2 days and I got a fucking blowjob? Do you remember? Like, I wasn't banned at that point, and what they were asking me to take out £350 was a fucking madness. I put 200 in, ended up fucking getting it to 350 after like 40 minutes. And then they were saying, "Oh, have you got anything with your name on it?" No. So it's all dodgy. It's all fucking dodgy, trust me. It's not just online. Fucking asking for a million things for 350 fucking pound. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, bookies, you'd always get your money. That's how it should be. You should get paid out just as fast as you put in. That's it. Like I said, don't forget they can actually void your ticket as well, which is they void my ticket. So that's the last time I went in the casino, and I was like £500 in. So they can actually void your ticket. So it's just not worth it. You know, when you say about it's not worth the stress of gambling, do you know what makes the stress even worse? Well, when people say it's not worth the stress of gambling, do you know what? Do you know what? Just when you was basically saying about how the gambling stress is not as bad as some other stress. Well, let me tell you what stress is not knowing if you're going to get your money or not. that's like a big part of the stress, not knowing that if you're going to get your money or not. That's like half of the fucking stress. Like with a football bet, you know you're going to get paid, but in a casino or an online casino, or you just, you always think, okay, this is going to be the time I don't get paid out. So this site is not a UK regulated site, but people were saying how they didn't get paid, but they paid me. So, but it's like yeah. But even a Hippodrome, when I went to Hippodrome Casino in London, they voided my ticket, so it's dodgy. So I still lost money. So it's dodgy. It's all dodgy. All of it is dodgy. But yeah, at least you can go and spin dog, because I've tried it and I won and they paid me. So if they didn't pay me, bro, I would have just went to the bookies and smashed it up with a hammer. Even though the bookies, like, it's not them that didn't pay me, but it's the whole fact of like it's the same industry. Trust me, if I didn't get that £500, bro, I would have been going back. I would have been going and smashing the place up. Fuck that, bro. That is fucked. I would have smashed the bookies up. Obviously. So what? You don't think land-based casinos are dodgy when it's to do with fucking paying people out? They are dodgy as fuck. I might go Nottingham one day again. But then again, it's trying to get the money. That's the thing. That's always going to be the thing, because it's a walk in the casino, right? But then it's trying to get the money. And if they don't pay me the money, I'm going to smash the place up. Simple. So it's just not worth it. Well, they voided my ticket. I remember the last time I went to a casino, they voided my ticket. They definitely voided my ticket. So the fact that they can do that and stuff, because I said stuff about the manager's kids, yeah. Because I said stuff about the manager's kids. So what happened was I went in and I think I was like £400-500 in, but obviously I was still up. Like, I still got the last laugh out of them. And they just wouldn't, they just voided the ticket. I tried to give it to this American guy to cash in and he said it's void. He brought it back, it was void. They actually voided the actual ticket. You know, the ticket that you print? So they can actually void your ticket from the machine. It doesn't matter, bro. It doesn't matter. You still want money. They have to pay you out. End of. Simple. So, and it doesn't matter. The fact, even like the thing in Nottingham, when I tried to get to £350, they were asking me, oh, have you got anything with your name on it? No. I said, it's a walking casino. You let me in. And I wasn't banned at that time either. So I'm thinking, why am I going to show you something with my name on it? When you let me walk in, I'm not banned. And what, for £350? Really? I don't know if you've ever been to that casino in Nottingham. It's called I think it's called Ala or something. Ola, I can't remember. I think it's a private casino, anyways. But yeah, I could probably go back into one of them casinos because I shouldn't have to. I shouldn't have to do it for £350. And I remember, no. I think I remember before. No, I did get the last laugh because the last casino I went to was a casino called Horizons, and they let me in. Right, this is the last one I went in, and because they banned me from all the rest of them, and I think I was £400 in, and I got it to 1200. I was down to my last £60, not like money I had, but money I put in. I was down to my last £60. No word of a lie, bro. I got it to £1,200. I think it was 1100 or 1200, and I literally, bro. They was like, oh, have you got anything? I was like, no, pay me now. So they paid me. And then when I tried to go back, face recognition didn't let me. So in the end, I did get the last half, to be fair. Because I think that's the last casino I went in. And I hit 11 with my last, like, £60 and that. And yeah, happy days. Then never got into one again after that. So I'll never be able to go to a casino ever again unless I went abroad. So that's it. Which I don't miss the gambling, to be honest. I mean, you're a fucking addict. I've seen your fucking shit on your channel, Joe. You are actually an addict fella. You an addict fella. You know, like I'm not. I would never gamble like that ever again. I only really do it when I actually need the extra money. Not need the extra money, but could do with the extra money. And that way, it just makes more sense me doing it. You know, because you gamble like fucking mad. You gamble like every day. I could gamble right now if I've got the money to do it, but I just wouldn't want to lose and then have to try to get the money back and then have the stress with women. It's just not worth it. I've already got enough stresses in my life. I don't need fucking gambling as another one, you know? So that's why I just packed it in. Well, I wish I'd do the £10 football bet on Saturday. But yeah. See, I was thinking of going to Miami next year, but that's where that cunt is now, isn't it? And I actually really just want to go on holiday. I don't want to like go and do anything to anyone or start shit. But that's where they are. So I mean, I don't really want to start shit, bro. I actually just want like a holiday, another holiday. But they just happen to be there as well. And then it will make me look like a copycat. Yeah. Well, you're gonna lose, bro. You will lose. So but I was actually thinking, you know, next summer, you know, but uh, hi man, I'm just chilling. You ever been out drinking on a Wednesday, Joe? It's a decent day to go out drinking. Yeah, so that's why I wouldn't, because I wouldn't be able to help myself, and I would just stick it on them. But I don't want to do that. I'm not going to pay my own money to get nicked. I actually want to go and actually go on holiday. I am leaving. We're talking about next year, but like, so I'll just have to go somewhere else because if they're still there, I'm not going there, bro. Fuck that. No way. Saying that though, I'm not really into beaches. I'm more into like the city life, to be fair. But you know the thing is, Joe, the best people you meet is midweek. Like I got a friend in Manchester. He's from around here, but he lives in Manchester. I met him Wednesday. I met my army friends on Thursdays. I think Wednesdays and Thursdays are the best. You know, Saturdays there's just too many dickheads. But I haven't been out for a while on a Saturday, so I'll just do it. But I don't really like the beach life. Saying that, I prefer more the city life. I don't really like the heat, so no, I don't like the heat. B. I know I'm weird. It's my birthday this month, Joe. What are you getting me? Are you gonna send me £100? Because you know that I'm poor nowadays. I'm poor nowadays, bro. You need to give me £100. So yeah, I'm not really into like the beach life, to be fair. Because like I said, I don't really like the heat. Like I've said, my favorite month is April, October. Yeah, I like December as well. No, give me £100. You might as well. Don't be selfish. You know, I don't need professional help just for stating facts. 10 numbers, Joe, and not one date this week. Jesus Christ. It will never change. Corey, I'll be out on Saturday looking for that change. Pretty much, yeah. Like I said, I'll leave them to make a fool of themselves. Because if they're still doing videos obsessing over me and stalking over me, then they're embarrassing themselves. And they're showing them to be the obsessed, jealous ones, not me. So I ain't even got a date this week. No, bro, I don't go on the channel and I don't care. I don't care about these low life people. Yeah. So, Joe, do you wanna do a bet for Saturday? I can tell you exactly what's gonna happen. I don't mind betting. I think on Saturday, I wanna do a prediction that the people that I approach are gonna say they've got a boyfriend, and I'm gonna get three numbers, and out of them three numbers, one replies. Yeah, I think no, four numbers and two replies. Let's have a bet, and then they just don't meet. Yeah, man. I know these things, bro. I've been doing this shit for years. Years, lad. Yeah, he wants to meet me, then he can come to London then if he wants to meet me. Yeah. Come to London, I'll meet you on Saturday. I'm out Saturday, so I can get to anywhere easy. Didn't you try to pull in Leeds, Joe? Oh, I think I'm gonna have another burger soon. Them burgers were delicious. Yummy. My mummy bought me some ice cream. Yeah, but you could always have two missuses, Joe. So does your missus give you a blowjob? Or nah? Because some people don't do it. Does your missus give you a blowjob? Sorry to sound personal. I've actually lost my sex drive, to be honest with you. I have actually just lost my sex drive. I think it's because where it's so impossible in this country, I mean, you can't really get one. And then the whole escort thing and stuff. I think I've just lost my sex drive, to be honest. I just can't be bothered, bro. I think I'd rather just be alone, you know. Honestly, this is the trouble. It's like what people say. I was reading some stuff on Reddit yesterday, and a lot of the stuff was true. There's like they'd rather be alone and be a bit bored and lonely than be miserable whilst trying to date. And I think that is the truth. That some of the points they made, I think, would bang on the money. Because it's like when you're trying to date, you're just miserable because of all of the bad experiences. And yeah, so what if you don't have anyone? Oh well, you know, it is what it is. So that's what I think, to be honest. Yeah. The juice ain't worth the squeeze. But like I said, I'll do Saturday because I've got nothing better to do. So no problem spending 60, £80. No problem at all. But the thing is, you're saying all of these things, right? But you're dismissing all of my struggles, which is what people on Reddit do. Like, you dismiss the fact that I try to speak to people, they pretend they've got a boyfriend. I arrange to meet with people, they agree, they don't meet, they reply, they lead people on purpose. See, what you do, and a lot of people on Reddit do it, to be fair, is you seem to dismiss people's struggles and just go on to talk about something completely different. You know, Reddit is bad at that as well. Like, I'll show them like screenshots where people have actually led me on purpose and said they're going to meet, and then all of a sudden they can't get over their ex and all the bullshit that they do. And they seem to dismiss it all, like dismissing a case in court. So, I mean, it's you really do dismiss things. It's like even when you say about how you can't predict the future. If you didn't dismiss all of my experiences, you wouldn't be saying that. So that's what I find a lot of people do. They dismiss your struggles. Literally, it is. There's no better word for it. You are dismissing my struggles. Yeah, and like I said, it's not just about people saying they've got boyfriends. It's about people giving their numbers and fucking with you. People seem to dismiss all of them things. You can't be wrong all of the time. You can't have been wrong in every single one of them text messages. Like, you could be wrong in some of them, but you can't be wrong in every single one of them. So at the end of the day, it's like you dismiss people's struggles and then go on to something completely different. No, I just want to spread awareness on how bad the dating game is in this country. And the more you try, the more depressed you become. Because the more you lose hope. But obviously I'll stomach it for Saturday because like I said, I got my hair done. So yeah, look. Got my hair done and shit. So you like my t-shirt, so I don't mind stomaching it. One more time, and that's it. I'll stomach it and just see what the score is. And that's it. Still got my beard done as well. So yeah, change my pillowcase every day, so I'll just stomach it. Yeah. Do 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 do. Been alright. Would have been alright going on a date this week. Hmm. I don't have my hair like before. I do. I'll show you what I looked like the other day. I do. 1 second. Hold up. This was me the other day. Hold on. This was me on Friday. I know. It's a video on my other channel. I had to show people that I was dating and stuff. This was my hair the other day. I do have my hair like that. It's just I've not long woke up and yeah. So I had the beard done, the hair done, and yeah, don't even have a date for this week. I mean, that warrants some sort of complaining, doesn't it, bro? That warrants some complaining on fucking Reddit for a little bit. And to be honest with you, what gives me the motivation to try it is because it gives me a story for Reddit. I can come back and then over the weekend say, "Oh, tried. I told you so. I tried." You know. So yeah, man, it tells a great story to be honest. So yeah, I do have my hair like that. I had my hair like that fucking the other day. I looked sick. I looked fucking ace, man. But never made a difference. Do 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 do. Madness, isn't it? You might as well go out with shit all over your face. You'd probably have more chance of fucking pulling. Yeah. So yeah, I do have my hair like that. Just like in that video. I look smacked on Friday. I look sick. I even had James starting to fancy me again, Joe. Yeah, and that's how my hair was on Friday. Yeah, but she was just being a cunt. She was being passive aggressive. Do you not understand the difference? Yeah, my hair was like that on Saturday. Friday, sorry. What did I say Saturday? It was like that on Friday. Yeah. And she was just being a cunt. She was being passive aggressive. Um, I told her as well that I'd done the Uber thing, right? And she seemed to look down on me. I think I said I made like £90 or £100 in a day, right? And she's like, "Oh, you're better than working out." I was like, "Who do you think you are?" Like, firstly, yeah, do you know how many people do this Uber thing? Like, they do it for like content. Like, there's English people that do it in London as well. They do this Uber thing for extra money, £50, 60, or they just do it because they do it. Like, who is she to be telling you what you should be looking like and how much money you should be making? Like, it's not something that you say to someone. You know, she seemed to think that that's why I done what I done to her, because she was being a cunt. That's why I stood her up. Like, that's why I stood the bitch up, and I was gonna rinse her as well. If she met me for the steak, I would have just walked out and left her with the bill, because she was actually being a cunt. But she was actually being a cunt, though. That's the thing. So I never said it's a job boast, but you know, I made £90. If you make £90 or £100, you know, who are you to be telling they're better than working for whatever amount? Who are you to be judging people? You know, it's just not something that you say, and you shouldn't be telling people that they need to look like this, they need to look like that. I was fine how I was that Sunday. There was nothing wrong with the way that I looked. Just because I hadn't been to the barber for a fucking week or two. Oh, fucking well, you're not so perfect, you fucking self. You know, you could do with a fucking boob job, but you don't see me fucking saying that, do you? And I didn't even like her. That's the thing. So, but yeah, I looked my best anyways on Friday. You must have missed it. You must have not been online. I was live in the pub and stuff, and no difference. So I don't have any hope that this Saturday is going to be different. To be fair, but yeah, that's why I like stood her up, because she was being a cunt, thinking that she's better than people when she isn't. So yeah. Bro, let's not talk about it, please. It's just annoying. I don't like talking about them experiences. She was just being a cunt. Okay, I'll show you. Okay, I'll show you what I look like on thingy. Hold on, so you can see better. All of these things are on my other channel, where these people can't find me. Sick, bro. One sec. Dickhead, bro. I wouldn't have just done it to a random person. You know, one second, I'm uploading it now, so you can see him proper what like. So you can't blame my looks. You can't blame me not approaching or not trying. So this Friday, that's why it's so fucked up, to be honest, because there's not really. See, in the past there might have been some reasons. You know, oh, maybe you didn't look your best, maybe you didn't send it hard enough, even though I did, but it could be debatable for a lot of people. But this fucking Friday was fucked up, bro. I'll send you it now. Look, you're telling me that I did not look the business, bro. One second. You're telling me I did not look. Oh my god, how do I do this? So Oh, fuck's sake. Oh, here. 1 second, let me make sure. 1 second, yeah? Let me make sure this is the right thing I'm sending you. I want to link you to my other channel. These little mongos on my shit. Hold on. How my hair was, anyways. This is what I look like. Still didn't get any results. There you go. I look sick in that video. Don't know why it's so fuzzy, to be honest, but it is. So, I mean, if you can't go out looking like that and pulling, mate, I don't think fucking you got much chance, to be honest with you. Yeah. You can even see how good my skin was as well. So, never made a difference. So that's why we probably think we're not gonna find anyone, Joe, is because even when you look as good as that, you still can't get anything. I've got face wax done, face mask done. I got everything. I got the whole thing from the barbers because I thought, fuck it, why not? And nothing. Well, no, because I've already explained this. We've already been over this personality thing. As soon as you try to speak to somebody, they say they've got a boyfriend. As soon as you try to speak to someone, they're not interested. They literally dismiss you before they even get to know you. So it's not your looks, it's not your personality. It's got to be them being stuck up. It has to be that. It has to be too many stuck up bitches in this country. It's not a personality issue. It takes time to get to know someone's personality. And my personality is completely fine. My personality is completely fine. I've got so many friends. You know, I've made so many friends over the years. There's nothing wrong with my personality. It's them and their standards. That's what it is. It's their unrealistic standards. It takes time to get to know someone's personality. And that is facts 100%. Because you try to speak to someone, it's straight away, I've got a boyfriend. It's straight away, I'm not interested. Straight away, before they even get to know you. Yeah, literally. It's them. Defo them. You know? It literally 100% is. They don't even give people the chance. You know, I got 10 numbers. I got one person that replied. Okay, they replied. Let's go and do something this week. Didn't reply. You know, it's people blame other people for the fact that these women are stuck up in this country, which is why I'm leaving. That's the whole point of why I'm leaving. Because it is them that are the problem. It definitely is. There's too many stuck up bitches in this country. That's it. And the only reason I'm entertaining it Saturday is because, like I said, I've already had my hair done. I'm going to put it to good use. And yeah, that's me done till my birthday. My birthday is on the 27th. So that's we'll be almost 3 weeks away after Saturday. So yeah. So they dismiss people. I mean, this is part of the whole dismissing. You know, when you said about ever thought it could be a personality issue, but it can't be because I've showed my approaching videos. That's what I'm saying. You dismiss stuff that you're shown and then go on to talk about complete nonsense. You know? It's nothing to do with personality. None of them even give people a chance. So, and you've seen this as well. I mean, I've shown you videos. It's not like you haven't seen these videos that I've put out there where I've approached people and then they're just stuck up straight up. I mean, they even sound stuck up. You know? They don't go for personality. You know? Personality is the biggest excuse that I hear, you know. Biggest excuse. It's not personality. You were born in the wrong generation. These women are too stuck up. That's what it is. It's nothing to do with people's personality. Because if it was personalities, right, I would be on a date this week. I would be on a date this week and it would have been fucked up. If it was generally a personality issue, you would be on a date every single week and you'd be fucking every day up if it was personality. You don't get to know someone's personality in 5 or 10 seconds. And you know all of this stuff as well. You dismiss people's struggles and resort to making stuff up. That's what people do on Reddit, you know? Because it's like, A, they don't even get to know your personality, and B, there's nothing wrong with my personality. Just like all of these other people, you know, it's always such a dumb excuse, personality. It's the lamest excuse I've ever heard because they don't go for personality. They fucking haven't for fucking probably fucking decades, to be honest. It's such a lame excuse. I feel like all of these things are always a cover up for them. Like this whole, oh, they don't owe you anything, or oh, go to the gym, or oh, it's your personality. It's always a cover up for the fact of what they really are, stuck up bitches. Generally is just like, and you're saying about, oh, well, if they're like this, why do you want them? But I don't. I mean, I'm going out Saturday because I've got nothing better to fucking do. There's no hope. I'm aware there's no hope, but it's either that or stay in, and I'm gonna go out. So that's it. And it will be exactly the same as it was last Friday, but just Saturday this time. So yeah, let's talk about the fucking, you know, expense of it as well. Fucking sick, and to be honest, I could probably even look better if I went to the gym. To be honest, but it's not. It's not about that stuff, you know. So yeah, what to wear on Saturday? I'm not sure. Mm, but it's not personality at all. But you would think that. I could understand why you would think that, because if someone's looking good like the way I'm looking, you would think that, oh, like, yeah, it's, what the fuck is going on here? Just the same as I would think. But then obviously that's what the approaching videos are there for. They literally dismiss you before they even get to know you. So it's like, what the fuck? Too many stuck up bitches, I guess. Yeah. Do it again on Saturday and see what the score is. One sec. Do, 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 do. Yeah. I think beer should go back to being like £2 a pint, £1, £2 a pint. And that's another thing that makes the dating thing fucked up, is when you can't justify the money that you've spent. Like, you can justify £200, even 250. Yeah, if you had a good weekend, yeah, you can justify that to 250. But when you're talking fours and fives, and it's like, bro, you can go on holiday with £500. That's the way I just kept seeing it. So Oh, so it's mad. Yeah. What does someone do, eh? So yeah, I was looking good like that, man. So they can't blame your looks, they can't blame your hairstyle, they can't blame the fact that you know, that they can't blame, you not trying. So really they're running out of ideas now, Um, they can't really blame anything anymore. Mm. Even that finish one turned out to be a time waster in the end as well. Yeah, they all the same, every single one of them. No. I'm gonna try and follow up with some of these numbers today. Blaming personality, that's a madness. That is insane. It's just a cover up. It's just a cover up. And you know what? I don't want people to give me sympathy. I want them to be gobsmacked. I want them to understand how fucked up it is, and that's it. So actually, to answer your question, Joe, I actually don't want people to give me sympathy. I just want them to be in shock, just like I would be in shock. Like I love it. Like when people are in shock, that's what I like. I want people to be in shock. I don't want sympathy. I want them to be in shock and not believe what they're actually seeing because it's so unbelievable. So yeah, then I'll be like, okay, well, my work's done here. That's actually the whole point of it, to be honest. I don't want fucking sympathy from no fucking cunt, you know? But yeah, I want them to be gobsmacked because it is, like I said, it's fucked up, you know? Anyways, I'm gonna go and I'll be back later. I'm gonna do these burgers, I think, bro. I'm getting a bit hungry now. Almost tea time, so. Yes! In a bit.